Chris here with DIY Upholstery Supply. I'm back and we're going to talk about upholstering this chair. It's going to be chapter 1. We're going to be doing it on YouTube format. We're going to talk about the tools and I'm going to show you how to strip it properly, cut the fabric, upholster it, and maybe even we'll deliver it. Anyhow, the tools that you need, this is a ripping hammer. On our website it's an Osborne 277-5. This is a great tool. I'll be demonstrating how to use this. These are a pair of dikes. I don't think we have them on our website yet, but you can get them in any hardware store. We will be carrying them soon. This is a chisel ripper. It's item number 402, Osborne, on our website. Also, we have a rawhide mallet. It's going to be working in along with the staple remover. It's a 196-3. And also a staple lifter. It's a 120.5 or a 120-5. And also the left-handed shears. Most people would need a right-handed. They're 10-inch bench shears by Wiss, the most popular brand in the upholstery industry. Anyways, you want to start off with this chair is you want to measure for your cuts. Talk a little bit about upholstery fabric. All upholstery fabric is 54 inches wide, and mostly the pattern is run up the roll. In the upholstery industry, you can get fabric that is railroaded, which means the fabric is going side to side and not up the roll, which will, your cuts will vary depending on which way the fabric is running. Anyhow, hold on one second, let me get my tape measure. You first want to measure. Just a tip for all you beginners out there, a digital camera is the ideal thing to use when upholstering. Take pictures of your project as you go through each stage and it'll help you put it back together in the end. Anyhow, you want to measure your seat front to back. You got to remember, on the side shot here, your fabric is coming around the end, so when you cut this seat, you want to make sure that you have enough fabric when you're measuring. Don't measure from here to there because you're going to come up short. Give yourself, I would say, maybe 6 inches up the back, and then measure around to the front and give yourself another few inches to pull your fabric on the front. So I'm saying this front to back is 34 inches. And write it down. Write your measurements down. I'm saying the side to side measurements are 39. So you're going to get your seat out of about a yard. So you need a yard for your seat. Same thing on the back. Give yourself a little extra to tuck under. You're going to need another yard for the back. Width-wise, I'd say 3.5 to 4 yards for this chair, because you're going to need to cut bias welting. So let's say 4 yards on a 54-inch wide fabric. That's including the welting and everything. When stripping furniture, just let me move these tools. Stripping furniture, you always want to start by the last piece that's put onto the job. In this case, the last piece to put on this job is the bottom welting. You want to take that off first. The second piece, or the second to last piece, would be the outside back, then the inside back, and the first piece usually is the seat. 99% of the time is the seat. Take your chair and turn it upside down to take the bottom off. This is where you're going to be using your dikes and your staple remover. And your mallet. Use your staple remover to knock out your staples. I showed you how to use this in an earlier video, so I'm not going to spend too much time on taking this fabric off. But remember to take pictures as you go along. It'll really help you with your project. You can also use this chisel ripper. If there's tacks on the bottom, it works along with the mallet also. And just take off all your fabric. Sometimes if you got a nice softwood job, you can use your dikes just to pull the fabric off. But take all your fabric off. Take it off slowly. Save your pieces so you remember what your cuts are. And with the proper tools and the proper advice, you'll find yourself to be able to do these little projects very easily. This is a hardwood frame. It's a very good frame. It makes it a little difficult to get the staples out, but that's part of the job. The ripping, my favorite tool that Osborne ever come out with is this ripping hammer. This takes a lot of time off the project by helping you strip furniture. It's good for almost anything. It takes a little bit of getting used to and a little bit of skill to use it, and be careful with it because it hurts if you hit yourself with it. But what it does, it takes all the trim, instead of banging and pulling staples, this thing knocks them out for you. And it makes a lot easier job. You just got to get used to using it. Don't use this tool around any show wood because you will or could damage your show wood. But this really helps projects go a lot quicker. That is a Rip and Hammer 277-5 on the website. DIY Upholstery Supply, by the way. I make it look easy. I'm going to get this stripped and prepared. I'm not going to force you to sit there and watch me strip the rest of the fabric off this chair, but I'm going to get it down to where we're going to start applying the fabric, and we'll show you how to sew up some single welt and take this chair from start to finish. This is going to be chapter 1 in the video. Chapter 2 will follow right behind it. So keep an eye out on YouTube or on our website for the edition. I'm going to try to get it done over the next couple of days. Hope you enjoy it. If you got any questions, remember DIY Upholstery Supply is the website. Info@DIY Upholstery Supply is the email. Thanks for watching. See you soon.